he's like he's doing his method acting, so he has to talk like that for 6 months or whatever. But he seems like a very gentle, sort of artistic man in real life. So it's always funny to imagine that it's a weekend and he's just sort of like at a shop. He's looking at art and he's sort of like, "How much is this one? I'd like to buy this canvas if it's available for sale." And he's like sort of so aggressive talking to these other artsy types. They're like, just don't kill me, please. Just, you can have it. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He had a hatchet strapped to his belt, and he said he was from the 1800s. I don't know. We just gave it to him. We didn't want to.
He's in the Starbucks. They're all like, "Oh God." He's walking around. He's like, "I'm drinking my Frappuccino."
He runs over. He walks over to like a random customer. He's like, "I'll drink your Frappuccino." Swipes it out of his hand. "I'll drink your Frappuccino." You're like, all right, we got to call the cops again for this guy.
"One grande Frappuccino for me and my son HW, and nothing for Eli Sunday."
All right, somebody call the manager. He's back. Somebody call. Daniel Day-Lewis is back. I don't know what he's doing here. He's here for a new movie.
He's gotten really addicted to the caffeine. He's been having way too much of it. And so he's sort of like, he goes to the set and he's like, "Paul, what if I have a latte while I yell at my competitor who was trying to railroad me?" He's taking a big sip. And then Paul Thomas Anderson's kind of like, "Well, you could have a coffee. Maybe you could do a mug or something. I don't know that you should have a Starbucks cup in the scene." He's like, "Well, Paul, I think I really like the look of it. Maybe we do a subplot where Daniel invents Starbucks. What do you think about that?"
He's like, "We would need a whole rewrite. We're not doing that."
"What if instead of an oil man, he's a coffee man, Paul?"
Yeah, he's a bean man, Paul. He imports beans from Dutch Java, from the island of Dutch Java. And then he's just like, "No, we're not doing a whole rewrite. We're halfway through the shoot, Daniel.
Yeah, we're 50 days into filming this movie, Daniel."
We're $75 million into production. We're not going to change it now. I'm sorry. Just can't.
"I quit then. I'm going to go work at Starbucks."
"I'll tell you what, we'll give you a Starbucks every morning."
"Deal."
He's like, "I got a hell of a deal from PTA earlier. Paul Thomas Anderson folded like a deck of cards. Guess who's getting a Starbucks Frappuccino every morning, ladies and gentlemen?"
Paul Thomas Anderson's just like, "Oh my God, can we shorten the length, the remainder of the shoot? Can we cut anything else out that he's in?"
Paul Thomas Anderson is just like talking to people, and he's like, "The amazing thing is, before you start working with this guy, and then after you're done working with this guy, he's just so great. He's really nice. He's just so nice, and like he's very sweet. He's a sweet man. But then when he's acting, it's like he's just such a dick.
Yeah, I cast him to be a dick, I guess. So I brought it on myself, but I didn't really think about how I'd have to be with him like that for 4 months."
Yeah, and the thing is, like what I say, cut, and then I say, "That's a wrap, everyone, for today. See you tomorrow." And then I just sort of go into chill Paul Thomas Anderson weekend guy mode, and then Daniel Day-Lewis comes over and says, "Paul, I have some ideas about reshoots." And I say, "I don't know if I have time for that." And he's still in character, so there's no work-life balance. Yeah. There's no separation.
I say that's a wrap. He says, "That's a frap, huh? Where's the frap? I'd love 2 of them."
Yeah, it's really, you love the guy is the thing, but at the same time you sort of hate him because you're begging an assistant, can you please get him to drink 1 bottle of water? He's only had 7 cups of coffee today, and he's becoming unbearable again. We need to stabilize him, kind of.
He's doing it's the behind the scenes footage of Daniel Day-Lewis, and he's just got like 6 huge Frappuccinos all around him that he just is chugging between his answers.
Yeah. He's like, he's got the script in his hand. He just keeps reaching for a Starbucks, but there's like 3 or 4 of them. He's just switching off. He's just like,
"I have 1 sip of the chocolate, 1 of the vanilla, 1 of the sugar-free mocha, and then 1 plain." To listen to the rest of this episode, you will have to become a premium subscriber at y2kshow.substack.com. If you do that, you'll get to listen not just to the rest of this bonus episode, but also every episode from our backlog. We keep our most recent episodes free on all podcast apps, but if you subscribe at y2kshow.substack.com, you will get a separate RSS feed where you get everything we've ever done, including these bonus episodes and every episode that goes behind the paywall because it is now old. But, well, it's old is maybe the wrong word. Once it becomes a classic, vintage, cool episode. You also can be vintage and cool and not old, just like all the other subscribers at y2kshow.substack.com. Head over there right now, subscribe for just $5 a month or $30 for the whole year, and you can listen to this and lots of cool stuff. And you, yourself, will be paying to become cool as well. That's y2kshow.substack.com.